Entertainment news. Yeah!
Happy Sunday, everybody. Holy shit, I made a long ass video. In my earlier videos, I alluded to the character, the creator, the viral TikToker known as Andrew Tate, and it's come full circle. I was actually gonna call this video, like, label it "Don't Mess with the Jews," but it's kind of like well-known news now that most of his cars are rentals and shit, and his life is basically bullshit. And while I checked to see if his yacht was also a rental and shit, like, it stands to question. Okay, look, if you're renting out most of your cars and showing it off like it's your car, right? What is it? What's in it for them? Like, other than the money, right? For the rental. And the answer is simple. It's like they want these kids, they want these young men to infantilize these cars, these objects, these things that don't matter because Andrew Tate doesn't matter. And by consequence, all the people who follow him don't matter. And this rental bullshit that's come out about most of his cars being rentals and shit basically exposes just how worthless entire swaths of men that follow this guy are. Like, there is no washing this stench off. Like, if you are an Andrew Tate fan, like, yeah, maybe semi seriously you can say, well, all my friends were just like, joking about him and like whatever, free my Tate, all that shit, right? And that's fair. But then you really got to think about like those really hardcore ass. Oh my god! I know you guys probably watched some of these videos. If you haven't, I feel better. I think you're better off because it's so funny, but at the same time, it's just so undeniably pathetic, right? Now let me backtrack for a second. So I've been like starting my music career, my thing, right? And as I alluded to in my previous video, like, there are people who just can't create, they can't do anything, so they're just like basically an infection on social media. And like these Sikh boys, like, they create these dummy accounts. There's no pictures on them. They set it to private because they don't want anybody like, talking back to them and shit. They're just fucking retards and stuff. And they're like talking about, oh, we should stop the racism against the Sikhs. Yeah, stop throwing garbage all over the place. Stop raping women and children. Stop fucking scamming people. Stop scamming your own people that come into this country and shit, promising them that you're gonna give them a fucking visa, green card, all this shit, and then take like exorbitant amounts of money from them. And then like, they go to the government and they complain. The government's like, what the fuck do you want me to do about that? We never said you're allowed to come here and live here. They did? No, they're not allowed to tell you that. And they're coming onto my posts and they're fucking pissed. They can't stand that I'm so fucking attractive and these fucking inbreds. Like, we're talking about guys who are teenagers, guys who are 20 years old. You know what I mean? Like, I want to say like that's the peak of your life, but like, you know what I mean? Like, that's when you broken off all the limitations. Like, you're no longer in high school. You can drive a car. You can basically work out. Your testosterone is at its max. And these guys be bitch mans. Like I said, I went back on Rebel, whatever, like the thing that I usually do. And like, yeah, that AI picture's still up, dude. Like, they have these Pakis, these Punjabis. They have this girl online. She's totally fake. It's like the best. Because it just exposes how pathetic they are. Like, they're going to a nightclub. There are girls at this nightclub, and for some unknown reason, you gotta make one up yourself. Like, it literally says AI content. There's just one picture. Because like, I love looking at it because like how fake it is. There's this one picture, and it's supposed to depict her with, I guess, her family or something. It's the exact same picture. She has like identical twin sisters and shit like that. It's so fucking pathetic. So fucking pathetic. And like, think about it. Like, these Punjabis, these Pakis, these Muslims at large were looking up to Andrew Tate. So what does that say about you now? Your life is a rental. You're fucking cheap. You're a fucking fag. You're taking it in the ass. Everybody knows that you do. Right? And on top of all that, like, he's going to be doing some hard ass time, man. They don't want this man out of jail. Like, when it comes down to it, you have Keir Starmer. You have now Donald Trump, because Donald Trump doesn't like this guy. He's constantly bringing up his name, pretending like Trump's going to bail. Andrew, Trump is not gonna bail your stupid bitch ass out of jail, you fucking Muslim convert. Go fuck yourself and your stupid faggot ass brother. Talking about, oh, no one's ever gonna be able to enjoy that shit. Yeah, they're enjoying your fucking bitch ass in jail right the fuck now. Right the fuck now. Raw dog of that bitch ass. What's that? They don't care. By the way, these inmates, they don't give a fuck if the cars that you were driving were rentals. Because guess what? Your bitch ass is free. The best things in life are free. Andrew Tate's ass in prison. You feel me? Showing off, wearing your unbuttoned shirts, man. You wanted it in the ass. It's like I kind of get this feeling that like some gay guys, like they're so closeted that they'll like start shit with you or people or whatever just to get a fucking faggot response out of you. And then if you like, fucking punch him or hit him or grab him, he's like jerking off to that the same night, dude. And as like far-fetched as it sounds to most sane people, that's how it goes down, man. In the streets of Afghanistan, of Pakistan. It's like, what do you want when you're spreading your fucking religion and your culture all over the place? Did you want everybody to be fags like you? Like, we like women, dude. You cover your women up. Like, when you actually take a step back, right? And you look at most of the women on their side, most of the women who are attractive are crossbreeds. They're not actually fully Muslim and shit. They're mixed with other people and stuff. Like take Mia Khalifa and shit. Best example, right? Now, most people be like, oh, she's so gorgeous and shit. No, man. First of all, not only was like she hyper Arab and shit, but she had like so much plastic surgery and shit to make her look like a Caucasian girl, right? Hair removal, all like that is your poster child. That's like the best you can fucking do, and it's just such a fucking failure. And that's why they're so desperate to rape women, because when it comes to their own gene pool, they're fucking screwed. They're fucking screwed. They'd rather fucking die, jump on a fucking train tracks than have sex with her wife. Smell that fucking, curry, garlic, all the fucking shit that they eat. The endocrine system is a thing. If your girl does not have proper hygiene and she eats all that fucking curry and garlics, these packies, I think they do it on purpose to make themselves stench as fucking hard as they fucking possibly can. Right? But like, imagine a man trying to go down on that. Oh, dude, man, no way. Man, no man's land. I mean, turn a man gay. It's like a reverse Hassan. That's how I'm gonna call it from now. When a woman turns a man gay, it's a reverse Hassan. Because Hassan turned Valkyrie gay. Oh, shit, eh? And like, what would it take to like actually do an audit on most of these motherfuckers and find out that the lives are fucking bullshit? Like, let's take that one white dude, I forget his name. He was having that argument with this girl on a podcast or some shit like that. Everybody knows who's I'm fucking talking about, that blonde ass retard and shit. Yeah, like, don't you think he's fake as well? Like the way he's so insecure around the women and shit. And like, he gets told off by whatever. Like, no, like these guys have so much quotes, money and shit. But like, ask yourself, would you really be proud of somebody who had nice cars if you knew that they were basically a guy who ran a porn site or a pimp or some shit like that? So like, basically, they're selling somebody else's body. Is what I'm saying. Like, would you be proud of that? And apparently, these packies are. Of course, you're proud of that. Because you have nothing to be like fucking proud of. You're the leading fucking rapist, child rapist, pedophile fucks in the entire world. Like, when you actually look up your country, Punjab, Pakistan, the major export from your country is child rape, is gang rape, is rape in general. Like, we're like, I just scrolled down Instagram and saw some other fucking packy retard, and this one's going after little boys and shit, kissing them in parks and stuff. Oh, fuck, man. What the hell? He's 22 and shit. No, sorry, 23. How the fuck do you even be attracted to a young boy? Oh, that's right. Diversity is our strength. Says nobody, man. I'm busy with that fucking diversity. And the thing I hate the most about the packies, at least when it comes to their women, is like, they'll try to clown you for being dark-skinned and shit. Like, I had this one coworker, and she was half Guyanese, too. You know what she said to me this one time? I'm as dark as shit. Meanwhile, her brother is as dark as me, if not darker. Yeah, man. And you want to let these fucking scum into the country? Fuck them, man. These fucking packy skunt. You know? And Andrew Tate, they're fucking pedophile, faggot, fuck cheerleader and shit. On blast because he rents his cars like these fucking stupid bitch ass rat packy fucks who want to rape kids. And ask yourself this, like, when these motherfuckers buy these cars and shit, and they tint the fuck out of their windows so you can't see them, isn't it because they want to take a girl back in that car and rape her? I'm pretty sure that, like, and I'm not saying like 100% of the people with tints like are about that, but when it comes to the Punjabis, when it comes to the Pakis, then yeah, I'd say like 80-90% of the time that's the case. We're seeing so many fucking rapes and shit too, and these are the ones that get reported on. You have to understand that like a lot of things happen, and these reports are either unsubstantiated, or there's like a lack of evidence, or like, you know, whatever, they can't pursue, you know, criminal charges, whatever, and just gets left out of the news. And much like the grooming gang, right, where you have 250,000 victims, right, there's most likely going to be more. There's most likely going to be more rape victims. There's most likely going to be more people that like, and I, you know, it's funny how I made a video talking about more Pegasus, and I called the more Pegasus domino effect. This is like the rapist domino effect. Like, you let in these fucking pedophiles and these rapists, and you like, you're seeing a lot of sick people. Like, we had this one guy walk up in a change room in Mississauga, and he was like filming girls changing and shit. I think it was in Square One, if I'm not mistaken. And there was this other one. It was like, it kind of baffled me just how fucking retarded it sounded. There was this old lady, much like those like ladies who's like at like what is it? They stand in solidarity with that one lady who like killed all three of her kids. There's this like 61-year-old fucking cunt. She attacks like these two kids with a lemonade stand. One of them's 8 years old. One of them is 13. And like, look, you can argue that these kids, because of like, you know, social media or whatever, like they mouth the lady off, but like she's assaulting them. She's like literally picking up the chair of this 8-year-old and like flipping it over, like basically tossing them on the ground and shit. Like, the fuck, dude? And you know, the thing I hate the most about these libtards, these fucktards, is that they think that they can get away with this without getting a fucking beating. And I think it's time. I think it's time for their fucking beating. Yeah. You catch any of these fucking pedophile fucks, don't wait for the fucking cops, man. You know that they're gonna give them fucking kitty gloves and shit. Alright? Do what you gotta do. Wear a mask, you know, social distance, you know? You gotta fight the COVID, right? That's why I'm wearing this mask. And like no identifiable like clothing. and you know, you gotta, you know, maintain justice, because it's like they want to come up in this country and shit and pretend like it's free. Okay, cool. Neuter their fucking bitch ass. The government's gonna do it for you. And I know it's like a fucking messy thing, right? But think about like the kids and the women that this person might rape and shit. And it's like, I'll extend it even to like these fucking women who attack kids and shit. We are living in like a very polarizing age where you don't have a level of maturity. And I always used to think that it was me. Like, I always used to think I was the immature one. And then I realized, like, with the amount of, like, things that I've studied and, like, the knowledge that I have, even baseline, like, it puts me in a different category than most people. And I can say without hesitation that I'm vastly more mature than a large portion of society. Fuck. Yeah. I'm more mature than the cops that utilize these cameras, these AI cameras or whatever, these corrupt cops to like stalk and harass and rape women. I'm more mature than these taxi cab drivers, which are doing the same. You know, you could look it up on the internet. There's like these guys in Toronto telling like, these passengers, "Yo, the way you're dressing, I'd rape you." Yeah, because you come from Pakistan. You come from a shithole country that you fucking cry. Like, if you're getting deported back to your shithole country, you cry, because it's like, not only is it like, you guys have this fucking retard ass IQ level, right? You don't understand that you're half of a human being, right? You male and female, and then you make another human being. you guys have embraced your homosexual sex to such a high level that you can't hide it anymore. I have countless videos just off of my Instagram. You guys doing some gay ass shit. I could get even more. It's staggering the amount of faggotry that Pakistanis have basically hiding like in plain sight. Like well, people who probably were close to them and shit probably knew that they were fags and stuff. But like gay people who are like, oh my god, I can't be around these guys. They'll like attack me and shit. No, they're gay just like you, except they're in the closet and they don't want to admit to it. They don't want to fess up to it, right? And everybody's in on it. Their dads, their brothers, their whole fucking, faggot gay ass family and shit. And again, like, there's nothing really wrong with being gay, except to the point where you're killing other gay people to hide the fact that you're gay. Like, what do you even say? What do you even call that kind of a person? I call him a fag. I call him a fucking faggot. Fucking retarded shit. Wanting to fuck mans in the ass, little boys in the ass, kiss little boys in parks and shit. It's fucking ridiculous. Just how many pedophilic rapes and murders and stalking and harassment and this and that. And we also have to talk about like, trust the science and all these fucking nurse tards and shit that are fucking feeling the blowback. What is a doctor? A doctor is my bitch. That's right, I said it. A doctor is my bitch. I don't have to respect doctors anymore. That's gone, dude. Nurses, doctors, your opinion matters as much as the shit that comes out of my ass. And even less so after I flush it down the toilet, because even then I have some closure with that shit. It's like, oh, it smelled bad, it came out of me, whatever, I'll just flush it down the toilet. No, I gotta deal with this fucking bullshit where you have doctors who are operating on a self-serving basis. The oath that they took, or whatever, the bullshit oath that they took doesn't mean anything. Same thing with the nurses. They'll fucking bust out their phones and do TikTok dances, overweight, fucking diabetic, fucking, haggy ass, slack skin and shit, jealous of every single person out there with like a high fitness level and stuff. And they're spiteful to the end of the world. It's like, we're nurses. Trust the science. Mask up. We're gonna do our TikTok dance now. Nobody likes you anymore. Everybody wants you to fucking die, and for good reason. How many times did Fauci plead the fifth? How many times? Oh yeah, trust the science. How many people lost their jobs? How many people were refused life-saving treatment because they didn't want to make you fucking money? They don't want to make your fucking corporations, the Pfizer Corporation, money. Oh, that's right. A lot. A lot of people did. I'm serious. Like, go to the hospital. like spit on the fucking wall. Take a piss on the fucking wall. It's like, nurse! Well, you can't do that here. Well, I trusted the science. I'm trying to social distance myself away from the bathroom and shit. I don't want to get people sick. They can have COVID. I could have COVID. You never know, right? You just kick a hole in the wall and take a piss in it. The hospitals get zero fucking respect. Nurses and doctors get zero fucking respect, my guy. Andrew Tate, the Sikhs, the Pakis get zero fucking respect. You motherfuckers have been using this thing called social media to basically lie to everybody. You're an infection. You're an infection. You infected us. We were infected by this bullshit about COVID and stuff. So these motherfuckers can make money because they take our taxpayer dollars to create these vaccines and shit. So they're getting paid. We already paid them. And then we're constantly paying them because it's like it probably costs like a lot of money. So then you pay your taxes next year and that goes into the same shit too. A portion of it, obviously, but respect is gone. Andrew Tate, rental cars and shit. It takes you back to that one Punjabi guy, and he's like working at a gas station. This girl comes up to him. I don't know if it was Rebel News or something. It was just like this, this grassroots news reporter, YouTube news reporter, whatever. And she goes up to this Punjabi guy and says, like, you know what I want to be like? I don't want to work. Work is for you're a slave to the government. And it's like the accent is just so fucking thick. So you don't want to be a slave to the government, eh, Packy? But you got to give it up for Asmongold, man. Never has anybody ever decimated anybody so thoroughly, destroyed not only Twitch, Hassan's fucking well, he did to himself, to be fair. Hassan's a dumbass, but like, just how strong and how powerful, unshakable, and like you can't overthrow Asmongold. He's just too powerful. He's just like, you ban him and then he just comes back stronger than ever. Does something with his girl. He took the bait. Oh shit! Yo, man, I didn't abuse my girl. I only made you think I did. Oh shit! No, my career. Oh shit, son. Oh man. Yo, did America deserve 9/11? I don't think so, man. And it's just like, and all these fuckers are fake. Like, they have no lives. They're constantly online, terminally online, as they say. They don't create anything. They don't have any skills or talent. Actually, they might have like a rap career. They might be rap artists. Goddamn. And it's like, I feel bad for genuine rappers, rap artists, people who are like musically talented and all that shit. I hear Timothy Chalamet is actually a pretty decent freestyler or whatever. He can write good bars. But that being said, like, like the more the more oversaturated you make something, the less value it has. So like the more people who want to be actors, who want to be, the big one was streamers. Everybody wanted to be a streamer back in the day, a YouTuber. A YouTube personality. I'm pretty sure like Hassan also wanted to be that, but he couldn't, outside of like the help of like countless of fucking all these people and shit. His uncle, the government, CNN, and then CNN turned on him and shit. They're like, oh, this guy's a fucking retard. How does America deserve 9/11? I'll tell you how. You have this country, it's called Turkey, right? And it's full of all these fucking retard ass incels, to the point where they're femiciding, meaning they're killing their own women off and shit, right? And this is a byproduct of the fact that most of the country of Turkey is a convert nation. I think Filion was the one who told me that Turkey used to be a Catholic nation, and then they like basically destroyed or repurposed all the cathedrals and did their Muslim gang rape shit. So this country's so utterly fucking pathetic and stuff that they have this guy, and I don't know what the fuck he's on and shit. Like, just your classic Muslim incel, right? Holla at your boy Rehab Room. He didn't make an episode this week, most likely due to the fact that the devastation on the Islamic religion. He can't fucking come back from it. He's gonna try to snap back at Hindus and shit. I love him for that, because it's like, yeah, go for it, man. Well, I left that religion. I've never felt so relieved. And like, like, I have nothing against Hindus, except for the fact that I demand loyalty to only me and myself. And these Hindus have this fucking pride in them where they think that their shit don't stink. Man, your entire country full of shit. Of course it stinks. Everybody can smell it. They complain about it. And everybody talks about it and shit too. And you think to yourself, well, maybe you should take people away from you who are making you look bad. Take the problem and deal with it. Like, get rid of the pollution, get rid of it, like charge people who are like taking shits on the street, who are dumping garbage and shit. We have this problem here in Canada, in Brampton, like these fucking retards, and they're getting caught all the time. They're just dumping garbage on random people's properties and shit, or parks. They're fucking scum. Like, if you let them into the country, if you constantly let the Pakis and the Sikhs into the country, you're going to have more and more garbage piling up. I live by El Dorado Park, and by the gutter, it's just all garbage, dude. Like, it's not the best, like, park I've ever been to, but it's pretty decent. It's got like places you could fish in there, and like, whatever. There's like a place that's walled off with a fence as a wildlife reserve, if I'm not mistaken. But again, the park has tons of litter in it. The aforementioned gutter leading into the park has just piles and piles of garbage, and I don't even think like anybody's ever gonna pick that shit up. So I've moved here like 10 years ago with my family and shit, and it was it was kind of bad then, and then as like years went on, it just never went away, right? And much like, you know, the fans of Andrew Tate, like they're literal human pollution. You have a bunch of faggots outside Andrew Tate's jail cell doing push-ups. Okay, let me repeat that. They're outside Andrew Tate's jail cell in Miami, I think, or somewhere in America, and they're doing push-ups. This fucking this one white boy, he looks like he has fetal alcohol syndrome. I think everybody, knows who I'm fucking talking about. When I say use that description, everybody knows who the fuck I'm talking about. You don't need names. See that guy's face? Oh yeah. That's the guy he's talking about. Your bitch, his bitch ass is getting raped in jail as we speak. Do you think the inmates give a fuck if his cars were rentals and shit? It'd make a lot of sense because, like, you got to pay taxes and, like, you have to declare all those cars and shit. So it makes sense to, like, you know, if anything, lie and say that they're rentals and shit, right? To pay less taxes. Nobody wants to fucking pay more taxes. But what I'm getting at is the fallacy of this whole veneer of what it means to be an alpha male. It's just lost. Like, I'm more of a man than Andrew Tate. You know what I mean? Like, I don't do roids. I can, you know, I got up to like 300 on the bench. Yeah, I got culture. I got history. I'm making songs now with Suno AI and shit. He's getting raped in jail right now with his little brother. Yeah, man. How did you feel? How do you fucking feel? All the Andrew Tate fans, you're a write-off, dog. And you know, enjoy like the male lover boy method to love a boy. Lover boys.